What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link in discount code down in the description. If you've got at least $5 to deposit on Webull, they have at least $11 of free stock to give you. All you have to do is use my link down in the pinned comment. And as of this morning, Madden and EA were showing dominant line of scrimmage players with X-Factor pass rushers. There was a couple players that I was really surprised weren't included in this, but to the same point, I was really surprised at how many of the same players from last year showed back up. And when we talked about X Factors the past couple years, one of the things that I really spoke about was this not being a gameplay improvement, this not being an addition to the game, this not improving the gameplay, and it just being something EA can kind of just mindlessly push out. And again, you can see they've revisited kind of this comic book theme with these players. We saw this last year. We never saw it again. It's really like, from the marketing standpoint, to the gameplay standpoint, to the social media standpoint, EA is just on completely separate teams. And these teams don't communicate to each other. These posts here have been met with so much negativity, have been met with so much of fans just not wanting this in the game. Go back to Pat Mahomes last year having that 80-plus yard throwing pass. People didn't want it. They brought it back this year. Now he can throw up to 83 yards. Okay, no one wants these things in the game. They're not simulation football based. You take a look at last year, okay, all these X-Factor abilities, and ask yourself, honestly, did they truly change the game for you? Did it make you want to go buy the game because these were in it? I think to myself and a lot of other people, the answer is no, but this is one of the most flagrant copy and pastes I've seen EA do. This is Madden 21, okay? And this is what, as a community, by embracing this stuff, by having gamers and creators come out and champion these things, this is what we allow them to do. Okay, we're partially to blame for EA being able to come out so in our face with copy and paste. So this is Madden 21, this is Aaron Rodgers, and this is showing off the gambler. This guy can sling the rock 60 yards with a flick of his wrist, one of the best quarterbacks, but knows how to take calculated risks, and when his gambler ability is activated, he cannot be intercepted by AI defenders. And I remember when this happened, a lot of people got very perturbed. Of course, you always have those people that say, but you can go turn it off. Well, yeah, you can turn the game off too. Yet here we are now, Madden 22, and what are we looking at? The gambler. Verbatim. This is them selling you something. Okay, this is them promoting their game. Let's understand that. Let's make that emphatically clear. This is a website that is designed for you to go to, and as you can see in the upper right-hand corner of both this and the prior page, pre-order now. So anyone above the age of, 12, should comprehend that the information on this page is being used to help sell a product, to help generate profit, to generate excitement, to have you send this to your friend and say, hey, you've got to get Madden 22 with me because I want to play the game against you. Look at how great it's going to be. And yet here we are from one year to the next, showcasing the exact same thing with the exact same player, yet presenting it as if it's something we've never seen or done before. Generating art for the player like it's brand new. This is why I laugh when people come to my channel and say, the reason you don't have 100,000 subscribers, the reason you don't have more views, when I've almost got 50 million views, by the way, is because you're just negative about this game. Well, you know what? If it takes me sitting here and embracing this garbage to get 100,000 subscribers, I don't need it. If it takes me sitting here and creating faux pas lists of what EA should put in the game, knowing months from now they're probably not going to be there, when I can see people in our community that are extremely talented making halftime shows and pregame shows and postgame shows, and EA can't even get to that point, that's why I've moved completely away from wish lists. because there's no point in having it. Right? It's like some of you are kids on Christmas and you're writing a wish list to Santa knowing that Santa's not coming. Right? That's EA to you. You're going to write down all these things, but you already know they're not going to happen. When you say that you want more announcing teams, you and I both know EA is incapable right now. Not only because they've been incapable when we had a society that was functioning at 100%, when we don't have one, they're not going to become more capable. They're already telling us that they can't do all the face scans because of the restrictions they have, which I'm accepting of. I'm not holding that against them. But the fact of the matter is, some people want to come out and project, whether they're creators or whether they're viewers, that EA is doing or can do or was working on all these things when they haven't been. The move to next-gen consoles should have been the tipping point for everything that we've wanted in the game being in the game. Presentation, audio, visual, equipment, every special community within our group should have been satisfied. I will never understand the players who just want to play Barbie in Madden and dress everyone up, okay? But that doesn't mean that I don't respect what they want in a game. They want tattoos. They want towels off to the side of the waist. They want different gloves, different variations of arm tapes. They want half spats, full spats, colored visors. I can appreciate that when my satisfaction for franchise mode and other elements of gameplay aren't met, my disappointment with EA is the same as theirs. Probably theirs is only heightened because this is such a simpler thing to put in the game. Right? When we look at Madden and we see defensive backs spinning 360 degrees standing still, we're frustrated because the game plays terribly, but it's not quite as elementary as a fix of now this player has a pink visor. Meanwhile, we're putting SpongeBob. We're putting DJ Khaled. We're putting Campbell's Chunky Noodle Soup into the game. So for anyone who's going to prepare next week to complain that my channel is full of 1 in a million plays, that their game doesn't play like this, that they don't have all these problems, I hope you're ready to send me that footage, but I also hope you understand this is proof. They deliver and sell the same game year in and year out, and they don't care to even attempt to hide it from you anymore. And that makes me one of the most rich creators on YouTube because I have all this content to pull from EA, constantly feeding me. Every day they make sure I have something to talk about. They don't do that with all the creators, but I'm fortunate enough to be in that position. Love to know what you guys think about this. Appreciate you checking it out. And I will be back in the week with more commentary.